Oh, I almost said bonjour and then I forgot where I was. um, Hello in Italian. Ciao. I am at the airport. I've been here for several hours and I'm settled into an airport lounge, which I feel very fancy. The really only the other airport lounges I went to was with Holbrook, my last relationship. Um, so we were fancy all over the place, but I've never been able to be fancy on my own until I got this credit card that's a super not secret because every traveler that I am with pretty much has one. And it allows you access to 1,000 airport lounges all over the world. And in this airport, there are three of them. And in fact, one of the Hacker Paradise ladies, Laura, who I'm actually going to share a taxi with in Cape Town, we just discovered she's at the other lounge. So anyway, if you want to know, hey Laura, there she is. If you want to know how to have this credit card and get these perks, let me know because I can send you a link, which is super fun. So I was hoping to spend my whole layover here, which is 6 hours, and I only really just got here like maybe a half an hour ago, and I only have about less than an hour left because I was waiting for the Ethiopian Air check-in people to arrive. So I had to hover in corners and be sitting there plugging my phone like all the other commoners. But seriously though, airports all have way more outlets than they do because it's really ridiculous. So on a good note, I'm on day 4. I think I'm counting right now. It's going to get confusing since I'm going to fly overnight of my 10-day Greentox. And this, of course, is the most challenging part of it, being that I'm traveling for over 24 hours. But and I was starving when I landed in Rome here. And so I was trying to figure out the gates and I was all confused. I'm like, oh my God, I'm just really hungry. So I went to this cafeteria and they had awesome healthy food. And I put in my story, if you can see that on your mobile phones, I had a salmon salad with broccoli and black rice. And then as soon as I got here, even though I actually wasn't totally hungry, but I was so excited to finally be in my lounge, I got a great salad bar and turkey, and I'm having juice with sparkling water. It's my little spritzer. So I'm doing pretty good. So I'm planning on just having a protein shake on the plane probably in the morning because I should be fine for the rest of the time. And yeah, so it's going well. I'm impressed with myself, if I do say so. So yeah, and then just one other thought that when I landed in Rome, I spent 3 weeks traveling in Italy when I was 21, which is a long time ago now. No, I was 23. And no, I was 21. I can't remember. Anyway, and 2 of those weeks were my very first time traveling alone. So I think I started in Rome. I had a girlfriend with me, but then she left. And so I went to Tuscany, Cinque Terre, and I don't know where I ended up, but I think I had 2 weeks. And of course I met up with people. I hitchhiked twice. I think it's still the only time in my life I've hitchhiked. One of them was absolute desperation because I was exhausted and lost, and the hostel that I was supposed to go to was closed and overgrown with vines. So, but I lived to tell about it, which is nice. And yeah, so I'm just being, it's been kind of nostalgic just thinking back to those travels. And, you know, I feel like I still have to put on my I am brave ring. Can you see it? Now, and thinking about myself in my early 20s and how I was doing all that solo travel back then is pretty amazing. So it actually was a good reminder because as I go to Cape Town, I went to bed last night feeling some fear because everyone tells you all the warnings, and I know I'm trying to deflect, but I also want to be smart about it. And I've heard things that women at night need to take an Uber even if you're only going 3 blocks. No walking. And that is a huge departure coming from Split, where I felt safe 99% of the time. There were really only a couple little moments where I hesitated and maybe grabbed my purse or just, you know, wanted to take extra caution. But I'm now going to a place where I have to, basically not be outside at night at all and be with groups. And I'm, obviously it's fine. There's, I don't know how many hundreds of thousands or million people that live there. But yeah, so I'm going to be smart, Mom, don't worry. But, but I also, I want to enjoy and have as much fun because I'm so excited about Cape Town. It's going to be amazing. Hey, Annette. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Jamie. So anyway, I am excited to be, can I say it? I'm excited to be in this lounge one more time. I don't know. Maybe I'll get used to it, but it's really nice to have these perks. So thank you all for tuning in, and I will definitely do a little video from Ethiopia with Laura. We're going to find each other, and I can already tell just waiting in line to check in that we're not in Kansas anymore, which is funny because Emily, my old roommate, is actually from Kansas or Nebraska or something like that. Sorry, Emily. Anyway, love you all. I'll talk to you soon.